Hi there. Here's a quick demonstration on how to download and install LibreOffice onto your computer. So first of all, open Internet Explorer, go to Google, which is probably your home page anyway. In Google, type in LibreOffice, L-I-B-R-E, and that should get you enough. And you can highlight the first item, which will be LibreOffice. First item on your list should be LibreOffice Productivity Suite Download. So click on that. And what you need to do before you download is you need to select the operating system and language. Now, operating system should already be set for you. It'll just say Windows, so leave it at that. But then you'll notice it'll probably say EN-US English. So probably just as well to change that by selecting Great Britain English GB. Okay. Next, you then want to click on the install, which will be the first link under your language selection. So you click on that, and it will then give you the option to save. So click on Save As and save it to your desktop, and that will take as long as it's going to take. It generally takes a fair while to download, but you just need to leave it going, and we'll come back to it when it's downloaded. Okay, here we are. We're nearly at the end of the download. As soon as it's finished, we can tell it to stop. What it should do is it should do a quick scan of security scan. So you can see it's doing that as you come to the end, and when it's finished you can see it says it's completed. Now if you click on view downloads, that will go to your download folder, so you don't need to do that. And I would suggest the best thing to do here is just click on the X, close that, and then you should find the download file is somewhere on your desktop, and there it is on mine. It should look something like that. Okay. Next thing we need to do is install it. So what you do is you double click the icon, and this will start the install process. Just click yes at that point when it's asking you. Then you'll get this this message: thank you for loading LibreOffice 3.4. Just click next. Then again, nothing to do here, just leave everything as it is and just click unpack, and this will just unpack and get the installation files ready to go. You'll get a message there that says preparing to install, and then it says welcome to the installation wizard, and first thing to do there, just click next. Put your name, if you want to put your organization name in there, but you need to put your name in there at least, and you then select whether you want to install this application for anyone who uses this computer or only for me. I would suggest you just leave it at anyone who uses this computer. I think you've only got one account on your laptop anyway, but leave it at that. Then click next. Then it says select a setup type, either typical or custom. I would suggest you select custom, because that's what I'm going to walk you through. It's just easier to choose the settings that you want this way. So select custom and then click next. Right, you then have to do a bit of fiddling about here, but not too much, I'm glad to say. There's a bit down here that's optional components. Now if you just click on the square and expand that list where it says optional components, go down to the bit where it says quick starter, click on the button that's next to quick starter, and then select this feature will not be available. You don't want that. You really don't want that. And that's really about it. That's about all you have to customize. Then click next. Now when you come to this this page, almost certainly these will be selected. Word documents, Excel documents, PowerPoint presentations. Deselect them so that they look like this. Blank them before clicking next. Right? Then you don't really want a startup link on your desktop, or you might, I suppose, if you do want a startup link on your desktop, just leave it. Otherwise, just blank it. I always blank it. Then click install, and that should be enough. And it will just work its way through the install, and we'll come back to it when it's finished. Okay, so finally it'll just come to the end of the install. It'll say installation was completed, and that's your lot. You then click finish, and you're done. Now, before you run OpenOffice for the first time, this is quite important. You need to set it up for the kind of files that you're going to be using. So, go to your Start button and All Programs, and scroll down until you come to the bit that says LibreOffice 3.4, because that's what you've just installed. If you expand that, as you can see, you've got all the various bits of OpenOffice on here. The ones you're interested in are Calc, Writer, and possibly Impress. Impress is like the PowerPoint equivalent. I would think the other bits you're not going to be interested in, and unfortunately it doesn't have a publisher equivalent. But anyway, so if we start off by opening Writer, okay, now I think because I've had this on this machine before, it's not asked me the questions that it should have asked, but excuse me, if it doesn't, just click OK when it asks you. It might ask you your name, it might not. Might ask you to confirm your username. If it doesn't, don't worry. When it gets to this point, just go to Tools and then Options, then go to the bit that says Load and Save. Click on the plus to expand that, and go to General. Then what you're looking to do, what you'll find that text document will probably be set to ODF text document. You want to set it to Microsoft Word 97 2000 XP 2003. Set it to that, okay? And then you need to go down to Spreadsheet. Again, it'll probably be set to ODF Spreadsheet. And you want to change it to that one, which is XL 97 2000 XP 2003. Okay, and if you're going to use the presentation equivalent, if you're going to use the PowerPoint equivalent, do the same for presentation. Again, it'll be set to ODF presentation, and you just want to change it back to PowerPoint 97 2000 XP 2003. Once you've done that, just click OK, and that's it, and you should be away. You should be able to open files by clicking on that icon there, which is the open one, and then just navigate to whatever files you've got and open them in the normal way.